Hello, my crypto brother Ron. What's happening?
Rod, how are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing really good. I tell
Let's,
you what, it's been exciting past 4 days.
well, man, I'll say it looks like you made it home safe.
I did. Thank you very much.
Yeah, good. We had a good time. Had a great time. Rod was up here, and we were all over the mountains and did a lot of fun stuff for the last 3 days.
It was, and productive too, I must say.
Yeah. Well, listen, we kind of want to get on this, and I think the title of this is going to be Bitcoin, King of the Hill.
All right, but how long?
Yeah, that's the question. Bitcoin, man, it's just been so strong since it started, and if we go over to, we want to go into a graph real quick.
Yeah, a good graph.
Yeah, this is from Polynex. I guess most people recognize it. And like you just said, Rod, it was just 4 days ago that we had that free fall.
Oh yeah, it went
like
way down.
Like an avalanche, it dropped. Hard to believe that's 4 days ago, huh?
I know.
And it has recouped some.
Yeah, but I was expecting to be like a ball, man, go up higher.
And maybe it's still on the progression. But listen, we ran across some news articles that still kind of verify for us that Bitcoin is progressing like crazy. So we're going to want to review some of those real quick.
Yeah.
This dropped. What got me about the drop, Rod, through this area here?
Yeah.
Was the amount of volume, the amount of transactions that took place. I mean, people were obviously grabbing
buying
profits
like
or
crazy.
something. Yeah, and the huge amounts were gotten rid of at that time.
Selling and buying.
So, but there's an article that just came out today, I think, about Russia.
Whoa, man, look at that.
Now, Russia hasn't adopted Bitcoin as a country, and I think there's not been really feuds, but there are Bitcoins that go into Russia. But I think with this, I think the article said, and we'll put some of the links down in the description box, some of these.
You bet we will.
But the article pointed out that they are adopting it, and the government is taking a look at it. So it might not be too long out, and Russia will be full steam ahead on Bitcoin, even though people are dabbling in it now regularly. It's just not real huge yet, but that's a good sign there.
It is a good sign.
We kind of mentioned this the other day in one of our videos about OKCoin and
about China.
China had that freeze on all the exchanges, wouldn't let anybody sell their coins, but yet massive amounts were still going into China of Bitcoin. But now there was supposed to be a 30-day freeze on these accounts. Nobody could withdraw their Bitcoins, cash out of them and stuff. They just wanted to put
I bet you it took longer.
Oh, it did. Yeah. I think we're...
knowing the Chinese government, they're going to take their sweet time about anything. When you buy something for China, it takes a sweet time to get it here, too.
Yeah. Do you buy on that Wish?
Well, I buy Wish and AliExpress.
But I'm still surprised how fast those Wish things get here. They don't take...
Sometimes, yeah, but, some of them times, like some things I buy and it takes like 30 days, or sometimes longer.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Whoops, what's that?
I don't know.
Is that on your end?
I don't know. Is it? Can you hear me?
Yep. Everything's good. Sorry about that, folks. But anyway, this freeze that they've had on the coins has been withdrawn. I think one of the exchanges said starting tomorrow they're going to start releasing coins. So it's right upon us. So now if China has still had all this volume going into it, and now we're going to have all this volume released, it's still another great sign that China and Bitcoin are progressing very well.
Do you think the price will go up or down? They start releasing coin.
I think with this article and the next one, I think prices should go up. I mean, look at this next one. It's, maybe it's the one after this. But here, it says here that the global exchanges are just strained for the amount of Bitcoin that's coming in and out of these things.
Boy, that's for sure. I tell you what,
I'm going to pause this and find out what that is. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Rod and I both heard some static that was kind of annoying. Just wanted to check into that. But as we were saying here, that the exchanges have been under a heavy strain due to all the transactions and everything going around.
Sure has.
And this is another article we mentioned. I first found it, but I heard about this article from Bix Weir before I even saw it on Bitcoin.com. Huge article. It talks about BitPoint adding Bitcoin payments to 100,000 plus stores. I mean,
you know what, Ron? If this hits Japan like it says here, Bitcoin's going to go out of sight, man.
Well, you think it would, and we know that Japan, I don't know, a month ago, 3 weeks ago, they already legalized Bitcoin as one of their accepted currencies, meaning you can go into any government office and pay taxes or anything else with Bitcoin. So they are really adopting it over there. And down in the article, it even says 400,000 plus stores could accept it when this gets going.
Look at that. Oh, my gosh, it's really going to go up. It may be a slow incline, but it could jump up like crazy with this and the Chinese, man. Oh, baby.
Yeah, the whole country's adopting it. And, you know, we keep mentioning this, too. There's so few of us that are aware of it, percentage-wise, that the more people that flood into this, it's just going to go nuts. So anyway, some of these things point out to Rod and I that Bitcoin is still king of the hill, but Ethereum.
Why did I hear a but?
I'm not going to say Ethereum's going to take over Bitcoin, but I don't know. You know, let's
look at it.
Yeah, let's go to this
WebCoin index.
Yes, WorldCoin one. I know we generally use that market cap, but there's some things I like on here, and I don't know if I hope you folks can see the numbers clear enough. But right now it's saying that there's $84 billion in the market cap right up here, $84 billion. Bitcoin, of course, on this one it's listed as number 2, but Bitcoin has
$37.43 billion.
Of that, yeah. So they're what is that, 45%?
Yeah.
But here's what's amazing to me. If you look at Ethereum is 21%
of
the market cap.
Boy, they really come up.
Well, and look at the volume, the number of coins. They have 92 million compared to Bitcoin 16.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't take too much money. I haven't figured anything, but it wouldn't take too much for Ethereum to take that number 1 spot as far as percentage of market cap. Now they're in first on here, and I think that's basically because of the 24-hour volume.
Look at that numbers on that.
Well, again, isn't that interesting?
They're almost double.
Right now, Ethereum's transaction, they're trading like crazy.
They sure are. Look at that.
40% higher than Bitcoin.
No wonder they're so high.
And look at the graph.
I know, going up, baby.
Well, they've rebounded, and not only that, they've set new highs. I think this article here. Ethereum's Ether token hits new all-time price high. Now
$36.
We've kind of explained this before, but Ethereum, in their blockchain, it's such a unique program because a lot of different business and companies, and even some of these coins have piggybacked on top of Ethereum. So like I was saying, Rod...
Ron, this looks good.
Ethereum's got a good chance at really progressing. If coins and businesses keep piggybacking on them, it could not only help all those that are on the Ethereum platform, but it'll help Ethereum's platform keep progressing in price.
You bet it will.
They could very well. Anyway, if you don't have money into Ethereum, you might want to look at that. We're not suggesting you do that.
Not at all. We're not financial advisors.
But it's worth looking at. If you look at all the numbers and where the market's been and going and gone, and the news, there's a lot of news too about Ethereum and Bitcoin both.
It is. And it looks like that Ethereum is just going to keep going up.
I think it will. I think Bitcoin's going to keep going up too.
Oh, you bet it will.
Hey, it might be a race to the top.
Oh, that would be fun.
Folks, thanks for watching. We appreciate your support.
Thank you so much, and keep giving comments to us. And God bless.